The Golden State Warriors are headed to the Western Conference Finals. How does that feel?
Man, it feels amazing. You know, we fought hard for this. Memphis put up a great fight. You know, it was a tough battle. They didn't go down easy. But, you know, we got to stay locked in and, you know, on to the next one now.
The crowd tonight, it was loud here. Did you feel the energy from Dub Nation?
Man, I felt the energy from when I walked in the building. You know, the fans here is amazing, the energy, the atmosphere. You know, it was all great tonight.
All series long, you've been rebounding the ball like crazy. You've been hustling. You've been hitting some big shots. How does it feel to do this on this stage?
Nothing like it. There's nothing like it. This is what you work for. This is what you strive for, you know, to be in this position. Man, I got some great teammates, so hopefully we can go and, you know, take it all.
Game 6, Clay, what does that look like?
Dominant. You know, he came out here with a mindset that he was going to win this game. You know, he did that.
Do you have a preference about who you play next round?
It doesn't matter. We know we're locked into ourselves.
Steph has some thoughts. he's very...
All right, the Warriors outscored the Grizzlies 32-19 in the fourth quarter when this game was nip and tuck. It was 89-87 after Desmond Bane made it three, and Desmond Bane was on fire. 25 points, 4 threes, 9 of 16 from the floor. But from that point, the Warriors went on an 18-3 run to put it away, but it was spurred by their defense, D, right? You saw Wiggins with a steal on Dylan Brooks for a wide open dunk. Draymond getting into the passing lanes. And by the way, Draymond was very aggressive offensively tonight. He nearly dropped a triple-double with 14 points, 16 rebounds, and 8 assists. But that defense locked them down, and it started midway through the third quarter, and it carried over into the fourth.
Yeah, you could tell the emphasis on defense. Tyus Jones, who had a big game last game, 21-9, basically was, you know, the quietest one, 2 for 12. Obviously, Dylan Brooks got his. Desmond Bane got theirs, but look at it, 11 for 28, 5 for 19. So making it tough on them, not letting them get anything they want like they did in Game 5.
Well, let's talk about Clay's Game 6 Clay, because
Game 6 Clay,
it's
baby.
no longer a myth. He came out on fire in that first half, really keeping the Warriors in the basketball game. He scored 17 in the first half and hit 5 threes. He finished with the team high 30 points, 8 of 14 from the three-point, 11 to 22 overall, and he also grabbed 8 rebounds, Mully. He was getting into it with Dylan Brooks. He wanted it. He had Jason and Rocket tonight. Klay Thompson showed up and saved his best for last.
This is typical Game 6 Klay, the efficiency there. I think the balance of his game, getting the kick-out threes, wide-open looks. 8 of 14 from 3 is just big-time impressive. It tells me not only was he patient, he was letting the game come to him, letting his teammates create for him.
A locked-in splash brother. That's a scary sight right there when you get on their bad. You know, one of the things we said before the last game is they came in and they weren't focused. It looked like the team wasn't focused. And how does that show up? Turnover. It shows up in rush shots. Now, the first play of the game, Klay comes up, he has a shot, he passes it to Draymond, and they get a great shot. They didn't make it, but they get a great shot.
And look at these cuts, just not to cut you off here, 28 points since 2015-16, the 50% from the floor. He saves his best for last, started in OKC games, started that team, did it to the Rockets, and he does it to the Memphis Grizzlies. They're going to have nightmares about number 11 all offseason.
Bonte, I was heading to the game today, and I said I needed an umbrella. Why? Because I've been a part of these games. I've been a part of Game 6 Klay. Matter of fact, this goes all the way back to the Memphis Grizzlies series in 2015, Game 6 over here as well. So, you know what? I understand what the mindset was today. The mindset was total domination. And it wasn't just on the offensive end. He had 3 block shots. On the defensive end, Klay was a monster as well. You can see in these motions.
And D. Wright, Stephen Curry. Look, he started the game off 4 for 17. He was pressing. He was missing bunnies. He was forcing it on there. He was turning the ball over as well, throwing those one-handed passes. But all in all, he plays over 40 minutes, and he finishes with 29 points, 6 of 17 from the three-point line, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and it was a really gritty effort from Stephen Curry tonight.
Yeah, it definitely was, but 7 rebounds was big time. That contributed to the 70 rebounds, attention to detail. He had some good passes, getting that ball out of his hand. Once they tried to double team him and some good steals, getting in the passing lanes. And this is what superstars do. They come out, they're going to put it all on the line so they don't have to go back to Memphis. Another solid game from Steph Curry.
Love the adjustments coming into the second half. A few turnovers there in the first half, got him out of rhythm. He took the adjustment, he moved the ball, let it back to him, especially towards the end of the game. And man, it was amazing to see in this element again at the end of the game with puncher's chance. You already know I want Steph Curry on my team.
Mully, they say he's not clutch, but he made some clutch shots down the stretch. But I thought defensively he stayed engaged. He was tough. He was scrappy. Look, Dillon Brooks is an annoying defender, but he's physical. And at times, Memphis stepped up their defensive intensity there and really got into the Warriors. I thought the adjustment Stephen Curry made alongside the rest of the team was they stopped over dribbling and made the simple pass.
Well, made the simple pass, trusted the ball movement and body movement. And Andrew Wiggins and Draymond, they get 18 and 14 apiece. There's a reason for that because they're putting so much attention on stopping Steph Curry, whether he's with the ball or without the basketball. He's opened up his teammates. I can't say enough about, as a team, those 70 rebounds. Because, look,
70 rebounds.
Memphis shoots 35% from the field. They shoot 42 for 3. They're a very streaky offensive team, but what they bank on when they do miss close shots, getting that ball back, either for putbacks or for kick-out open threes. The way the Warriors dominated with 70 rebounds and 25 offensive rebounds,
wow,
that is just incredible hustle, determination, and extra effort.
And 11 from Kevon Looney. The Warriors win the points in the paint battle, Mully, 36-34. Second chance points, 21-12 for the Golden State Warriors, and they get out on the break and win that category, 23-15. And helping them on that category was Andrew Wiggins. Look, a lot of people saying, what's up with Wiggs? We highlighted him as our YK impact player. The numbers, D-Right, was just at 6. But you know what? They were allowed 14-6 because of his impact defensively. And Mully, he finishes with 18 points, 10 rebounds. You said it in our pre-show call today. He was going to be a factor today. And I thought defensively, he really locked down. He got going from the three-point line. If they get this Wiggins the rest of the way, they're going to be tough to beat.
Absolutely. And Andrew Wiggins had a great series here in the second round. His efficiency was there. And tonight, I loved the way he knocked down an open three-point shot. He made some huge shots when it was a one-point game or a three-point. He had a tremendous series, and probably what really sticks out is efficiency offensively, but his work on the rebounds, big time. And tonight, the entire team did a great job, but Andrew Wiggins throughout this series, coming in, we knew that was going to be a big factor, and he stepped up big time.
And D-Right, 3 block shots on the defensive end against Brandon Clark, going at it with Bane, going at it with Steven Adams. He played big in the post.
Yeah, we talked about this pregame. We know he's two-way Wiggs. We know he's Maple Jar, all these names. We needed all-star Wiggs tonight, and that's who showed up. Being active on the defensive end, 3 blocks, that means he was engaged. He was using his length. The 10 rebounds was big time, and 6 offensive rebounds, big time.
Biggest part about the game tonight is this team got better tonight. The Golden State Warriors got better. Talking about moving the ball, talking about getting a foot in the paint and passing it to the open man and getting them a shot. Talking about rebounding the ball, 70 rebounds. That's unbelievable. And then talking about block shots. Yep. You see them on the defensive end actually working. The Memphis Grizzlies, shout out to the Memphis Grizzlies, because that game right there, that was a good team. They played incredible basketball without their leader, Ja Morant, and they came out and they pushed the Warriors to the brink.
And the Warriors played this as this was their game 7. You see Mike Brown threw that minute sheet out the window again. 3 guys over 40 minutes. Shortened the lineup, went with the experienced championship players, closed this thing out. Now they got some time to rest and recuperate, which I do think they need.
Yep, no doubt.
No matter who they play. They've worked really hard this series, a very physical series, just an incredible effort all around. Now they get the luxury of being off to Wednesday.
And this guy, Kevon Looney, deserves a break. He deserves 4 days off. He gets to start for the first time this series, and he battled and battled and battled on the glass. 22 rebounds for Kevon Looney. The last time a Warrior grabbed 20-plus rebounds was Andrew Bogut back in 2013 against the Denver Nuggets. 11 offensive rebounds, keeping balls alive. Look, he's going to need all the Fit Aid. He's going to need all the Seas candy. And you know what? He deserves it. Get that ice bath, Loon Dog, because you hustled your butt off today in Game 6.
11 offensive rebounds, activity, effort, energy, will to win. And, you know, we mentioned this also during pregame. This is that break the glass. You know you can put Looney in there. He's a utility guy. You know you can count on him. He's going to set those screens, get the screen assist. Another big night for Loon, man.
I love the fact, and this is personal for me, because Looney was a young guy on the team when I was playing here. And so watching him, especially knowing his history of having injuries in the past, and now seeing him having worked his body, he looks stronger, he looks fit, he's fast, he's rebounding the ball, doing that, everything that this team needs him to do. He's been that for this team, and he's been a veteran for this team on their championship run.
Mully, he's always been ready all season because he's played in all 82 games. he took it as a personal pride to stay healthy this season. Where would they be without Kevon Looney, without James Wiseman? Bjelica has been up and down. Draymond, of course, missed the 36 basketball games. Looney, look, he's been starting, coming off the bench. He's just been a total professional, and that was on display tonight.
Consummate professional and the perfect teammate. And tonight playing 35 minutes. And we talked pregame, and Mike Brown and Steve Kerr in this series emphasized the possession game.
Yep.
You know, keeping it close or winning the possession game. Tonight, the Warriors get 104 shots up and to 96, so plus 8.